Pete, middle of February, just give us an update on how pre-season's been.
Yeah, we're just getting to the point where it starts to feel like, everybody calls it sort of pre-season. To start with, it nearly feels like it's too far away. So it goes in sort of three sections. First section pre-Christmas, which is a lot of real skill work and people looking at areas of their game they might have to really make a move on. This next bit, which we're just about to finish, is sort of the second block, which is, that still goes on, but you're starting to get a little bit more into what you're going to have to do in the season. And then when we come back after this break, we're outside, and then we're really in the last the last month before we get into practice games.
The lads have been at it for 3.5 months now, really.
Yeah.
So, as you've just mentioned, we're giving the lads a break. That's mental as well as physical, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, physically they don't break too much because they'll still do their training.
Yeah.
I mean, we've worked really hard on physicality all winter because, you know, it's an area we could move on. But the break, yeah, it's a break from each other as much as anything, because in the season you're on top of each other. The other bit as well, it's a break for the coaches and for the older players who've got families, because it's half-term week.
Yeah.
And it's a really good fit because we'll have just done 5-6 weeks in a row, and there's a point in that in the winter where it feels right just to step away a little bit, reflect on what you've done, get your head ready to go again. And as I say, we come back on the 24th of Feb, and it's like a reset button.
Yeah.
Now we're into this last bit.
Yeah.
So far, very happy how lads have worked. Lads have worked really hard, as they should. You know, there's no doubt in that.
Yeah.
But we've started to see good movement, I think, in players from a skill point of view, but also from a, you know, trying to understand them, and they're trying to understand what the club need to be successful going forward.
So, Fletch, Blathers, how have you found it?
Yeah, it's been tough. It's sort of been a lot of running and a lot of going up hills at Gotham Hills and home Pier Point, but no, I think we're all ready for the season. So.
The winters are all right. I mean, it's not what I like doing. I like playing cricket, so I know we have to do it, and I get all that. But sort of, you know, buzzing that the season is around the corner now. So it's not that hard, but it's just, I think people get to a point where they're just ready to play cricket. And every year you try and say, I don't want to peak, I don't want to peak, I don't want to peak. But February comes, you've been bowling a few spells, and we go to Loughborough and train there. And then you think, I'm ready now, I want to play. So.
And how nice is it that you've got, you know, a week coming up where you can switch off, you know, mentally more properly than physically?
I find it difficult to switch off now for cricket.
Do you, even though you've got a week coming?
Yeah, I'll be thinking about it. I'll be thinking about where I need to be, what I need to do, and I'll probably tick over next week and do some sessions, because if I have a week off, you know, I can do some damage. You know what I mean? It's taken me another month to go again. So, yeah, I'll enjoy it. It's different for me with kids with Jack.
Yeah, I think it varies with different lads, because some lads are going away just to get that break, because then after that week off, it's all go. Hotels, M1.
I suppose after the week off, it's looking forward to game time, but it's also like competition for places, etc. You know, how will you find it? You know, you're both bowlers, you're both going to be looking for a place. You know, I
look at that way before then. I look at that probably after Christmas. I start thinking.
So you're in that mindset already?
You get the fixtures out, and I'm thinking, well, how's it going to line up? How's this team going to line up? Where am I going to fit in this team? What role am I going to have in this team? So that's just an individual thing. I don't know what Jack's thinking, but I'm already planning like how I'm going to get in every team.
Really?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think for me in previous years, I've instantly thought I'm going to be in the second team.
Yeah.
I like to think that if I put my best shift in, I could at least be spoke about or put in the frame a little bit. So yeah, that's my mentality going into early season.